Hi guys, Jed for Hunt and Harvest. Going out rabbit shooting tonight with my young fella James. So I've just put the thermal, the guide TU650 on my little CZ 515-22. Going to use some subsonics, try not to scare the rabbits off too much. Place where we're going, there's heaps of rabbits, so yeah, should get a fair few if we can stay pretty quiet. But I thought it'd be a good opportunity to do a little bit of a comparison of these two carbon fibre tripods. I bought this BOG carbon fibre hunting tripod about 6 months ago. It was over $900. That was with delivery and with this head for clamping on rifles. This is a new version from a Chinese company. It's called Manbily. It's basically the same thing. As you can see, it looks a little bit smaller. In a minute I'll extend them fully out and show you the difference there. This one, the company actually just sent it to me on the condition that I would do a bit of a review on a video for them. So I told them I would give an open and honest review on whether I thought it was any good. So this is what I'm doing. It comes with these little covers for the legs, camouflage covers that you can velcro on there if you want to. I don't think there's any real point in them. Not for this application anyway. I'm going to be shooting at night, so the black is fine. It doesn't come with the clamping head. It's got, I think that's called a Swiss Arca adapter on there. You can screw like a camera, or if you've got a mount for your rifle that will screw on there, you can screw that onto a rifle. Or it's got this Picatinny rail holder. So if you've got a Picatinny rail on the bottom of your rifle, as a lot of rifles do these days, you can get rails along this bottom section to mount lights or whatever on, or to put them on a tripod, obviously. So yeah, you can just clamp it straight onto the tripod with a Picatinny rail. But I do find this rubber clamp, it's quite rubber inside, so it's nice and soft on your wooden stocks and whatever. It's pretty handy, holds them pretty tight. Not that a Picatinny rail wouldn't, it doesn't move. That is what they use to hold scopes on in the exact same spot, so that would work as well. I just don't have any Picatinny rails on the bottom of any of my rifles, so it's not that much use to me. Alright, so the exact same mechanism for extending the legs. You twist this one direction to open it and then the other direction to lock it. You can put it at any stage in between there, the exact height you want. The BOG only has 3 segments in each leg. 1, 2, 3. The Manbily has 4, so there's 3 different locking mechanisms. Same thing here. Turn them anti-clockwise to open them, clockwise to tighten them. They're almost identical height-wise. The Manbily is actually slightly taller. I'm 6'1", so I wouldn't be shooting up above my head height with a rifle. The BOG is plenty high enough for me. They both got locking mechanisms to lock in certain angles on the legs. The BOG, I think you can do 20 degrees, 45 and 85 degrees. You just switch it to where that is and it will stop at that. That's 85 degrees out there. That's 45. That's 20. This one, the Manbily, is a slightly different setup. You can see these little things that pop out, and then there's 2 different things that it will catch on. That looks like about 45 degrees there. And the second one about 80. You can set it at set angles should you wish to. Makes it so that you can actually use these even though they are very big. If you collapse the legs right in and put them out at 85 degrees, you can use them lying down prone to shoot with. So the mechanisms for collapsing and extending the legs almost identical. There's no real difference there. I can't see any benefit in getting the more expensive one in that regard. Okay, so these actually do go out fully 180 if you go over the top of that last one. So you can just put it flat on the ground like so, and you could shoot straight from there, or any height in between there and head height, basically, given those adjusting options. The mechanism for controlling the ball joint on the top so that you can move in all directions easily enough, I find is a bit better on the BOG. You've got these adjustable, this one is just in and out on the clamp to clamp it on your rifle. This one removes this top section, so you've just from the ball joint, but then this tightens it on that ball joint, so you can have it fairly loose so you can move it around but it still stays stable on its own. You can have it completely loose so it just falls in whatever direction you want, or you can tighten it to the point where you've really got to use quite a lot of force to move that rifle. So which is what I'm going to be using here for sighting in the rifle. You want it to stay exactly on target and be able to move the crosshairs to where the bullet hits. So this one, the Manbily, not quite so easily adjustable in that regard. It's when it's open, it's fully free. It is a similar thing. There is a degree there where it's slightly movable, a bit harder to move, and then almost impossible to move when it's fully locked like that. But I think you would find it very hard. This is fairly easy to move back and forth. So, and because it sticks out like that, you're gonna knock it moving around it. So if you don't want it fully stationary where you've got it locked, it's a little bit hard to have it where it is stiff enough to keep the rifle from just dropping or falling over, but not too stiff to still be able to move. So there is a slight disadvantage in that regard, in my opinion. I weighed them just before I bought them out. The Manbily is 2 kilos. The carbon fibre, they're both carbon fibre, but the BOG version is 2.9. You can get an aluminium BOG version, which is quite a bit cheaper as well. It's about 400. The Manbily is 550 Australian dollars. So it's a few hundred cheaper than the carbon fibre BOG, but if you're not too worried about weight, BOG do an aluminium one, which I think is 3.9. The carbon fibre is 2.9 kilos. So the aluminium one is only about $400. It's actually cheaper than the carbon fibre Manbily one. So those are your options. I will put some links in the description to the video. So in short, between these two tripods, I think for the money you're better off buying this one. I would get a clamp style head for it if it was me, because I don't have the Picatinny rails on any of the bottom of my guns, but that's purely personal choice. Apart from that, this one is lighter, slightly taller. The only other disadvantage is not being able to adjust the level of tension on the head quite as easily, but it is still adjustable. They're basically the same thing. You're just getting the Chinese version for a few $100s cheaper. If you're looking at a tripod, I would check them out, Manbily. Alright, I'm going to set this up at about 50 meters. That should be about the outside range of where we're going to be shooting these rabbits from with a 22 with subsonics. So See how close our grouping can get at 50 metres with the guide TU 650P 3.0. Alright, so I'm going to do just at 40 metres to see that we're on target first. They are a slow bullet. I'll have to go up and see where that hit. It did sound like it hit, but there's no hole in the drum, so I've brought it in closer. That's fairly drastically off. I'll freeze it. And move the X and Y axis to get down to where the bullet hit. Okay, that should be pretty close. Let's try another shot. Okay. Alright, so all three of those shots were touching the target at just over 30 metres. So I've smoothed it out to about 40. It's only about a 3-4 centimetre target. Well, it's very close to being on target at 40 metres there. I'm just going to have a fresh, I'll put 3 rounds at the top left hand circle, not where the heat bead is. See how close to that we are. I think it should be close enough. Okay, a little bit hard to tell exactly where that red dot is on the thermal without heat in it, but that is close enough for me. 2.5 centimeters between in a group of 3, and they're all going to be able to headshot a rabbit. So if you've got it in the middle of a rabbit's head, it should be a headshot. See how the young fella goes on the rabbits. Alright, just going to have a bit of a practice. You remember this gun? Have you shot this one before? 22?
Yes.
The lever release. So you got to push that lever down.
Yep.
That puts the bullet in the chamber. It's ready to shoot.
Yep.
Then you shoot. It will be open like that. It ejects the empty.
Yep.
You push the lever down. You can shoot again.
Yep.
Okay. 15 shot clip.
Yep.
So either you're going to have to look down all the rows with the thermal and find the rabbits, and I'll carry the tripod until you find one. Or you can carry the tripod until I find a rabbit with the thermal, and then I'll give it to you. Right, this bit here is the zoom. Look through there.
Oh.
Is that zoomed in far enough? You want more, less?
That's good, that's good. So now we're ready to shoot?
Well, you've got to push the lever first.
So it's not loud, is it?
No, it's not loud.
Oh yeah, this is pretty quiet.
Did you hit that?
I don't think.
Don't think so, it didn't fall over. You want to zoom in a bit further?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, look. Yeah, try that. Alright, one more and then leave it open. I'm going to go and have a look, see where you're hitting.
Yeah, it looks like I did hit it.
Yeah, I think you did.
Twice, actually.
3 times.
Oh! 3 out of those 4 I shot it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's reasonably good. Alright, so you're going to carry this, are you, mate? I'll just leave it sort of set up so it's ready to use. Okay. There's one over here. We're just going to move to the right a little bit because there's a water tank behind it. Got to make sure we don't shoot into the water tank. See him?
Oh, yes.
Just going to zoom in more. I'll do it right.
Can you zoom in a bit more?
Or do you want to walk a little bit closer?
Zoom in a bit more. This is good, this is good. I'm shaking so much.
I'll clamp that gun in there. See?
Yes. I got it.
You get it?
Yes, it dropped.
Okay, nice. Oh, that is a baby.
It looked so much bigger.
It did look bigger, didn't it? But that is tiny. Poor little bugger. Should have caught that one.
Caught it.
Yeah. Oh, that is a tiny rabbit. That's the problem with the thermal. You can't tell how big things are. Alright, we'll go down for a look around this dam. Righty.
he's gone. Yep.
Sounded like it.
Yeah, it dropped. I saw it drop.
Okay. Further down than I thought. There we go.
How are we gonna get that out?
I can reach it. And hold the gun.
Is that a good size?
Yeah, that's a decent rabbit. Headshot too. Good work.
Yep. Yes. Yep. Got him.
Nice. There he is. Nice.
Where did I get him?
Just the back of the shoulder there, I think, mate. Alright, 2. Good job. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Well, they're a bit harder to find this time, aren't they, mate? There's not many around.
Yeah.
Well, you got 2 though.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
It's enough to get a feed out of. We'll clean them up tomorrow. I think it's already getting a bit late. Okay. You got that tripod.
Alright, well the shooting was a bit disappointing. I'm not sure if the calisi virus or something has wiped them all out there or what's going on. There was a lot less than last time we were out, but we still got a couple, so we'll process them up, put them in the freezer. You haven't done this before, have you, mate?
Nope.
Okay. So, easiest way, we'll just chop the feet off. Then you grab a pinch of fur along the back, cut it, and you should be able to, if you grab that end, I'll grab this end. Pull, you're gonna have to pull hard.
How hard do you have to pull?
It's a bit easier when they're still warm.
So is that literally all the meat on it?
Okay, this one you hit in the shoulder.
So we can't eat that bit?
No, that shoulder will go to the dogs.
Is it because there's like lead from the bullet in it?
No, it's just all ruptured and bruised and mangled. Chop the neck.
What's that part?
Guts.
They're small.
Gotta get the guts out of them.
They're pretty tiny.
So you can just reach in there,
Is that the heart?
pull everything out. Now that's a liver.
Oh.
Heart is that one there.
Oh. Do you eat rabbit hearts?
Well, you can, I don't.
So they don't taste good?
Oh, they might. Do you want to try one?
Raw?
No. We'll
Oh.
cook it. Well, there's not much of it.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll bother. You could also eat the kidneys or the liver, but
You can eat the guts.
eat the guts, you'd want to be pretty hungry. If you were starving, you probably could eat most of it if you cooked it.
This rabbit poo.
Chop through and pull out the blue tube. Alright, we'll give that a little rinse. And that one is done. Alright, we'll wait for you and your gun and we'll go and try it again.
Yeah.
Righto.